What's up, you guys? We are back with some more Genshin Impact. We up in here late at night. I've been working with the characters a little bit. I can't really do too much because, like low resources, and I'm kind of like stuck right now. But it's all good. We go. I'm actually not really stuck. I still got to do a lot of story shit. So, I just be doing a lot of shit before going into extra shit. But I actually I'm running out of materials to like level up. Or ascend characters. I don't have the materials to ascend characters. I'm not running into enough enemies. So let me go ahead and continue in the game. Let's stop fooling around. I got a lot of freaking too. Alright, so what we gonna do is what story part are we on? Yeah, because I just did a lot of freaking quests. So that's one. Okay. Man, there's still a lot of like different areas that I gotta find, and Lu Ying too. It's a lot of stuff I gotta do, man. It's a lot of stuff. Oh wait, I want my revenge on this asshole. Get up, get up. And plus, I need your materials anyway.
One with my blade.
Boba, get them!
Wind blade. Spirit blade. Attack.
Get out of here! Adventure time! Why do they never miss?
That's how I died last time. Look at this shit. These things are retarded. I hate these monsters. How did he even get up there, bro? Look at it. They just abide. They do not abide by any type of logic.
Everybody stand back!
What?
Nice and spicy!
Nice and spicy. Man. Yes, exactly what I needed, baby. Exactly what I needed. Hi, hi. What the hell?
It's time to sing whenever you're ready.
Clear stroke.
Da 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 da.
What happened?
Oh shit.
These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand Carolina?
That's literally what it was.
Wind blade. With the wind.
They might be dead.
What?
Eat this! Nice and spicy.
Wind blade.
One left. Where are you at?
I'm going in! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Sure.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be used?
Unfortunately,
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's her face? Paimon can't...
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me.
How can I
was your
forget
visit to
you,
the jail
Gunyu?
chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's...
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now,
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the...
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block...
Oh, sorry, we shouldn't have...
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But yes, now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first seven. The other five, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from of the current seven Archons. The youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old. This means that Liyue had been under Rex...
so what do you think of this
We just skipped it.
farewell?
Huh? This... As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now...
Huh? Did you just say, as an adept?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Chising. I've continued those duties to this very day.
What the fuck? I didn't even see those horns on her head.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact,
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Ganyu.
no, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our... If you would excuse me, I should...
And that just about does it. Our preparation, given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting...
I've had enough ventures in my life. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Whew, I don't know how much of story we got left, man, but man, probably a crap ton, man, considering we only level 50. I think we might be good on health, man, because I've been having to use a lot of health lately. These enemies and shit be gotten harder, man. Especially on this next difficulty. Oh shit. I keep forgetting about stamina. It takes stamina to fucking glide too.
Huh? What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, the Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti. However, both sides were quite obstinate. And
it seems inevitable, given the currents.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so...
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must reign. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Childe's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
Ginger guy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city, he must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do so. But where could we find him? Where would he go at a time like this?
I have no idea. Now unless he's talking about the bank again. Oh, he sells accessories. Okay, that's cool. Alright. What? I can't even teleport there, bro. I'm thinking it's close and shit. Interesting. Oh, Lisa's level 47. Let me give me a drink of water before this. Alright. Blanket. It's cold out here in Louisiana. It's cold.
Wow. This is the gold. It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even thin? This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe... Oh, so it's a trap. Tricky, tricky. Good, but even if we can't take any, we can... Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream. Oh, right. It's quiet. Too quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
Please water myself.
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the...
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsarit. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that... the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say... When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now. When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and... But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blade.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever...
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else? Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it.
Oh shit. Fighting Childe.
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. How unbecoming.
Maybe
Damn, he killed me.
I wasn't meant for this world.
Nice and spicy.
Forth, my blade. From whence you came. Swift and merciful. Celestial Voyager.
Oh shit.
Not bad.
Shit.
Curb your fury.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I can't. Oh, here we go with this bullshit. Hold on, let's switch characters. Thank you. God damn. That's so annoying. I didn't even figure out like why it does it.
Wind
actually pretty sick. That's actually pretty sick. I like that.
Poor timing. So quick to flee.
Force my blade.
Passable effort. Try this.
Get your ass on the ground.
Poor timing.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
You would.
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you.
What the hell?
Well, that just means I can go all out.
What the fuck?
Brace yourself. This
This
is
dude has
about to
changed
get
a whole
tough.
goddamn.
Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Something else catch your eye?
Nice and spicy. Now I'm really in a pickle.
What she got?
My turn.
Come on.
Gotcha.
Come on, gang. Jesus. That's some bullshit.
Raging
Swift and
tide.
merciful. Spirit blade. Attack.
Out of the frying pan.
I'll crush you.
How do you fucking dodge that? Like, dude, come on. Oh shit. Oh! I don't know why it does that, y'all. I have no clue why it does that shit. And I was trying to fucking heal. Man, I couldn't heal anyway. Well, yeah, I was trying to fucking heal. Now I can't heal.
Boba, get them.
Raging tide.
Racing.
I cannot underestimate my enemy. A touch of the scourge of evil remains.
Off we go. Nice and spicy.
So it's a bit in here.
Everybody stand back. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
All you do is run.
Leave it to Bennett, man.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
I wish they would let us use 2 spells at elements at one time.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing it to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Who is he talking to? What the fuck? I ain't got no help.
This is going to cost you!
Bro, I ain't got no fucking health. I am screwed, y'all.
You got to the noses ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
At least it's choosing the right shit I want. Fuck. Oh shit, I ain't realized I was on her. Come on, man, that wide long range work. What you call it?
Die here.
What the fuck? He keep putting different status effects on me. He keep putting different status effects on me. That's annoying as fuck. This dude care about stamina right now. Trying to think what I want to do because yeah, he's gonna fuck me up. Oh shit.
Wind blade.
Water!
Awesome. Fucking awesome. She was my last fucking hook.
Disappear.
No! You supposed to do it for longer. asshole.
I'm going in. No ingredients for me today.
Die here.
Some you win, and some you lose.
That was annoying. I wasn't expecting no big ass boss fight.
Look, Childe's back to normal again.
Well then, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity, and now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be...
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the bound. As such, we must now look to our
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly, and unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all...
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archons. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of... Do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a...
Oh shit.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Oh shit. I ain't realized shit was gonna go down like that.
Paimon, if we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber fly flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have... Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Har.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? Wait, all of you are supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue.
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn...
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
That's crazy. Why isn't she a level 5?
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able
There's the
Millilith,
big
with
one,
me.
too.
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Fulfill my duty. It isn't time for a break yet.
Out of the frying pan, into the
Not
fire!
breaking a sweat.
Fuck, man.
Have a load of this.
Yeah, he gonna be coming heavy on this.
Let's move.
Did he put a barrier around him?
One with my blade. That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it.
Be careful not to get hit.
Whoa, what I got hit by?
What the fuck? The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
This is gonna be hard.
Wind blade!
The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is Adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the tyrant giant cars! Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
A touch of frost. I miscalculated.
This should be fun. My work.
Seriously?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
I guess this is it.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
So what are we supposed to be doing? Am I just supposed to be running around?
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of Adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Nice and spicy!
Man, that shit clean though.
I'm going in! The merrier. Look at me.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Here's to
I guess this is it. Excuse for slacking.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Time to fulfill my work.
Get out of here!
Closing the set. Don't get it. Now you're not going anywhere.
Oh shit.
Cold,
Yeah, I thought you-
cooked food. Disgusting.
lose myself a little. Into the fire! Just right. The more, the merrier.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
That was fun. That was fun.
interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Oh, snap.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Damn! So what happened to Ningguang then?
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your
Oh, I thought she was
assistance.
dead.
If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserve—
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on—
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world. But I dared not speak. I could only get—
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
That is true.
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have.
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the—
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks, and thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for this, although their blood is weak. There is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the—
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place.
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the conqueror of demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place. Fair enough. Away we shall.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left—
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but Childe wanted to unleash the god. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of— Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. What? Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
That was a little dope segment there. I didn't realize there was gonna be a whole goddamn entire boss fight.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wang Sheng...
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you...
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to...
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the... Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to... Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time... We had better go and make sure that...
What the hell? I hate this area, man. It's confusing stairwells. Fuck, I wasn't even trying to talk to you.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the... Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Childe. And... you!
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the City of Bards, was it? Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certain...
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a...
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had any... Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that, nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may have... The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once... You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
Zhongli had already took it.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky and all of Liyue goes into an uproar. Talk about it,
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over.
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue, together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duty." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself,
Oh, Zhongli.
but as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age. I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the end, so I feigned my own death and gathered the cast of Childe, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him to. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This, despite the eavesdropping ear. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti. To come to the defense of... They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left...
Huh? That doesn't sound good.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such...
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me?
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue would never have been able to become...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturbed...
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa.
Ah, fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing...
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was... My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scale, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Paimon can't absorb so much information. So Zhongli,
one of the clauses of our contract.
You're so...
She said you so petty. Leave the Norland Bank. Dang. I already kind of figured that he was like the real Archon of the Earth thingy.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Indeed it would. I know one thing. I need to fix my damn controller, bro. Alright, let's go view this. And then that would be the end of this video. Oh shit, get out the water, please. This was fun. I still need to figure out how I'm gonna do this goddamn level these characters up, get all these different items. I gotta do more adventuring. It's like I'm gonna have to, it's gonna be a week of adventuring.
Couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere.
I probably won't have any new videos of this, you guys, because yeah, I need to do some serious grinding.
Still, what sort of forget it.
So it's probably most likely just gonna be me doing like a whole bunch of like quests, go through the week and doing my little commission quests and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna definitely come back and then we're gonna do another rose, some more roles for what's his name? For what's that character's name? What's his name? Zao. Then we're gonna do some more roles for him. Hopefully we get him just on the next role.
The Chi sings words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it gods and adepti live glorious lives. But both light and shadow have their season. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chi sings announcements. So that's how there's something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something. Could the Chi sing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said, did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on.
Where exactly is it? Where the fuck is it? Don't tell me. Okay, I thought I was gonna be in this whole blank area that I can't see shit on. Where am I supposed to be going? Okay. I'm not involved in no other quests. What are they talking about? Oh my god. How do I cancel this? Cause I can't even complete this quiz. Bro, I can't even complete this shit. Cause everything in this thing is like fucking. Everything in here is like level 50 and above. Look at that. Like, everything's low. Look, 65 and above. I can't do none of this. I guess I can just, like, do it and then cancel it. Oh, we got trial characters. Oh, okay. So I can choose to use these characters. Well, my character gonna probably fucking die. Man, I might as well use. Oh. I might as well use the trial characters. I'm just doing this because it's like, well, at least they give you trial characters to try. That's cool. Who is this? Who I'm playing with? Cool.
Here come the fireworks! Time for a light show!
Break out of it!
To ashes!
Ooh, I like her.
Observe!
Oh my goodness, okay, they about to piss me the fuck off.
Wind strider. Clouds high. The birds come.
Fire hazard! Time for a light show! Strike is one!
Oh my goodness, this is hard.
The wind knows me.
What does that do?
Fallen leaves adorn my night.
I have no clue what none of these characters do.
Incident count! Burned too brightly.
What the fuck? I wish I knew what the characters did.
Not bad.
What the fuck? I'm getting my ass whooped, bro, and I can't see shit.
Haven't won yet. Power that ended Haishan. Men.
Wow. Damn, that shit is hard. Okay, I tried it now. Damn, that shit was hard, bro. Yeah, I wish I knew what those characters like. I get to see what they do. That was the Beto chick. She was pretty cool. I like the little dude that was floating up in the air. I didn't know what his fucking knocking into the air shit did, though. Does it just send him flying? And then bow and arrow girl with the flames. I don't know what the fuck. Like, yeah, they was doing all kinds of crazy shit. Her little triangle button looked like it was dope. But I don't know what it was doing. I need more characters. Hey!
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract.
3,700 years of
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But
the long, unending dream of our Archon
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts?
So concludes the words of her Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking up.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see. Name your price.
Whoa.
No, Paimon.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Whoa, he actually spoke?
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before but it seems as if those perfumes well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals.
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making it a...
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe...
Why, you... Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless? If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
As for the mortals and Adepti of Liyue,
oh, there he is at the corner over there, Zhongli. What? Trying to kill the chicken.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should...
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Qinyue Kiosk.
You're right. I do like the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should have... When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to...
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the but since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight. As the Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could. No matter how many... I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. Yes, the nation has been the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
Ooh, that's the chick. That's the other chick that's on my hit list. So we get to see her? Man, I want her. Yeah, man. I gotta have her. When they gonna put her on another list? On another banner? Because I'm definitely going for Zhongli next. If I get Zhao on Zhongli, then her. I kind of want Ganyu too. But shit, I need to grind for materials.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the Zhongli. Since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often... But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, this is what visions are. Magical foci bestow...
That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the vision...
Vision hunt?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion.
Whoa, that's up.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose the fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to... Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse. That said, the reason why the Chising were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received... I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particular... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
announcement. We listened to a lot of people talking on the way.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Childe did send people to the Jade Chamber. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoy. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Childe's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth. Keqing is absolutely right in saying this. Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's, could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else you wished to know?
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your nose since Morax is dead, are they all... Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Well...
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires...
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora!
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from... Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters...
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside?
Oh, a private fund.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right then. Was there anything else you wished? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience.
Quest completed. Wee. Talk to who? Damn, whatever that is, we get a lot of shit for it. We'll worry about that later. Alright, so that was pretty much it for this chapter. Hold on, let me get my achievements. Man, that's still, I need to complete, like, it's a whole bunch of shit in here. Fishing too? What the fuck? Whole bunch of primo gems up in there waiting to get captured. Anyway, that is it for this video, you guys. Looks like we accomplished a lot of stuff on this chapter. I don't know, I think that's the end of pretty much, the end of, Liyue Wing, whatever, however you say it. That's the end of that, story arc. And then it's on to the next arc, which is the new area in Azuma. So we've been playing this shit for quite a bit. But how on the hell are people getting to, like, these level 90-something in just, like, 2 fucking weeks? Man, people are playing this shit. They are playing this shit, y'all. I'm like, God, dog, cuz even me, the way I play every day, but I only do like daily quests and stuff like that every day to get those primo gems on the weekend. And then I play other games too. So like God of War on PC just came out. I'm definitely fucking playing it. Definitely fucking playing it. God of War on PC, dude. Man, I've been waiting for that. Even though I got a PS5 and I can play it on there, I want to play it on PC. I want to play it on PC. So we gonna probably be going through that later. And I still gotta beat SMT5. Still gotta beat Chorus. Whole bunch of fucking games. Monster Hunter Rise is out, I think. Yeah, I think it just fucking came out. Then I have Monarch coming out in February. So it's man, it's a lot of games, and this is my side game. This is my side game, even though it requires a lot of time. It's still hella fun though, man. So I'm gonna keep playing on the side. It'll be like, oh, I just want to go and do some daily missions and get primo gems to garner up, and then for whatever banner that shows up, dropping them wishes on there, and hopefully I get a good character to boost up some shit. But as a opponent now, I need to, like, fuck, I ain't got no health. I ain't got shit. I got a few things, but man, I'm trying to figure out how everybody get into these low, strong ass, powerful levels and shit. And then I guess I'm almost there though, to be honest. Cause I'm level 50 now. I can ascend. Who is this? I can ascend the main character now. Oh no, I can't. Fuck. How do I not have a whole bunch of these fucking green stained bags? I don't get it. I'm just have to go traveling. Like, yeah, that's gonna have to be all next week. I'm gonna have to go just traveling around. Fuck, man. And that's only increasing it to level 60. That's crazy. And then, like, as far as my characters go, I need another. I got Barbara, and I haven't leveled her up yet. I don't know who I can, like, man. So, like, going through all the characters that I have no 5 stars, except I think the only 5-star I have is no. Is she even a 5-star? Yeah, she's not even a 5-star. I don't think. I don't fucking know. But I know the only 5-star I got is her. And I have completely stopped using her now that I got Bennett. Even though she was healing too, her healing is nowhere near as good as Bennett's. And then, like, Bennett is essentially, like, the best character I have right now. And then, Jinling. I really fucking love her, man. I fucking love... Did my monitor go off? I'll turn my monitor off by accident. Sorry. My monitor went, I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, she's essentially the best character that I have right now. And then I got Ning Wong too. I have to work with her ass, man. Cause since I got her now, cause I essentially don't have, like, nobody I have is like a really good character I can just, like, shoot shit with. You know, like, just doing consistent damage with. I don't have that type of character yet. At least I don't think. I need to look up and... Because I still haven't looked up the characters too much yet. I've seen them and seen their names and stuff. But as far as going to do some research on the characters, haven't really gone through and looked at that. I'm trying to get Zhao because everybody say he's like a DPS. Well, they saying he's like one of the best characters in the game. But I like him because he's cool looking. But, and he reminds me of like a Lancer character. That's what he reminds me of. But that's really who I'm trying to get. Really trying to get him. So we gonna see, man. We gonna see. We gonna see who we get. But Jinling, she's definitely, as far as my, and then I like Ning Wong. She's a cool character, but I gotta practice with her. I think this next week is gonna be totally devoted to practicing with her. Totally. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good one. This it for real now. Me going to do my shiznap with this game. I will see you guys on the next video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.